Greensburg.
As they say in PIHL hockey, let's do that PIHL hockey. Hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm Matt Popchock, coming at you from the RMU Island Sports Center inside the Clearview Arena here in Neville Township for PIHL Hockey Night Live, special presentation of the North Hills Hockey Club's annual Hockey Fights Cancer game against the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions, their Class A Gold Division rivals, on TenbandTV. You just heard longtime Robert Morris University groundskeeper, celebrity fan, and born-again Christian John Tucci with our national anthem. You might not have heard Austin McLean on public address introducing Mr. Tucci beforehand. North Hills in white coming in 6th place in Class A Gold, 11 points. Greensburg Salem coming in 7th place in Class A Gold with 10 points. North Hills victorious 3-1 at Kirknevin Arena October 16th, the last meeting between these clubs. Last year, North Hills with a dominant win on home ice against Freeport on Hockey Fights Cancer Night, and we'll see what they can come up with tonight. Both these teams with some wounds to lick of late. Sophomore Hayden Henry starting in goal for Salem. And it'll be the veteran, it will not be Parker Tellerico. It'll be the rookie, Cole Witkowski, making just his second varsity appearance between the pipes for the North Hills Indians, who are coached for the fourth straight year by Jeremy Swegman. The Greensburg Salem Golden Lions, coached for the second straight year by Anthony DeFazio II, as finding metal but not mesh was 2025 All-Star Jonathan Trotsky, the senior forward and alternate captain, hitting that far post for the Indians off their first rush. Trotsky from the right circle, missing to the near post again, kept inside by Captain Chris Mushar, the All-Star defenseman. Cody Whitmer sends it behind the Salem goal. Indians going for a change behind the play. Losing an edge at his own blue line, Luca Vento. This shot taken by Kohler misses. Grant Kohler with a couple of goals on his first varsity season. That's knocked aside by Henry. Henry, 5-6-1 lifetime as a PIHL goaltender, a product of the Allegheny Badgers AA level travel hockey program, as are most of the 25-26 Golden Lions. Icing on the visitors.
Fans, we'd like to thank you for being here at our annual Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Did you know that 1 in 3 men and women will be diagnosed with cancer sometime in their life? American Cancer Society is dedicated to ending cancer as we know it by funding research, providing patient services, and advocating for change. Your support today helps save lives. Donate now.
Salem wins the faceoff. Getting knocked to his stomach in the corner was Ace Klingensmith, the junior defenseman. Jake Fink, all-star and alternate captain for Greensburg Salem, dumps this puck for the Golden Lions. Fink with a Class A best 17 goals entering Week 10. 9 of those goals in his last 4 games alone for Salem. Fink riding a 5-game point streak overall into this particular Monday. And we'll be keeping an eye on him and Mushar for their respective teams throughout the night. The proverbial star watch in this Class A nightcap in Neville Township. Steven Slate through a crowd. That's deflected on goal. Still loose and cleared aside. Good play with a stick there by Klingensmith in front. Indians that close to breaking it open early as Fink puts it off the blocker of Witkowski. Devin McBride over the line for North Hills. He's dispossessed by Fink and company. Robert Joyce, a classic stay-at-home defenseman, retreating. Joyce made his varsity debut in last year's Hockey Fights Cancer game for the Indians. Austin Beers trying to play it inside the line. Salem gets this puck deep into Indians ice. Joyce from behind his own net. Poke check by Crosby Kushner. The sophomore trying to play it out in front. Luke Dieter trying to find himself open, but the alternate captain was well covered. Lead pass to Alec Caruso. Caruso unable to get there before Cooper Outley does. Indians with a steal. Backhanded wide of goal and a kick save made there, an uncomfortable one, but nevertheless Henry able to cover that puck for the faceoff. Jeremy Swegman came from the Bishop Canavan program, several years ago, taking the reins of the North Hills varsity team and bringing former Bishop Canavan star Randy Younger with him as an assistant coach. Anthony DeFazio, the son of Anthony DeFazio I, a longtime Greensburg Salem coach who passed away just a couple of years ago. Both guys been around high school hockey in Western Pennsylvania a long time and in their own respective ways trying to get their clubs going here as they approach the holiday break. Both teams trying to snap skids. Salem's lost back-to-back, 5 of 6 overall. North Hills 3 in a row. Whitmer off balance, fan on the attempted shot. Coming the other way is Jeremiah Falk. Falk with 9 goals and 14 points this season. He's got goals in 5 straight as he misses the net wide of Cole Witkowski. Mushar from the half wall. Centering pass, shot. Oh, what a save there by Henry. Indians try to get it out in front. Henry making himself big and making a big-time stop to keep this game scoreless. Just over 4.5 minutes in. Mushar trailing the play. Unable to connect with Cole Hunt. Stolen by Blake Kunkel. Indians played in front of Trotsky. Trotsky on goal, save made. It's loose at the side of the net. Still available. Hunt unable to settle it down. Slate firing wide of goal. Golden Lions in general disarray, but North Hills can't hit the net. Mushar with it. Mushar side of the net deflected wide by Kunkel. Finally, Henry able to retrieve his goalie stick. This is all Indians here in a scoreless game. And finally, it's sent back to center for Fink. Fink taken out of the play by Bardo. Ryan Bardo, the junior defenseman. Just 14 career varsity appearances for him, but did a good job containing one of the premier players in Class A there a moment ago. Fink with the puck one more time for Salem. Dumps it in off Witkowski. Both teams changing on the fly. Salem with a steal, side of the net. Slate around the boards. Kohler able to get it out of his own zone. Up to center. Nolan Weaver, the rookie, playing it inside North Hills ice. And here's a chance now for Dieter putting it loudly off the body of Witkowski. North Hills controlling the rebound. Brady Peterson gains center red and dumps it in. Marcus Duffy anticipating. So was Weaver. Peterson unable to get positioning on Klingensmith. And Klingensmith skates it up the right wing boards. Klingensmith has a trailer in Falk. Doesn't go that way. Tries to set up Vento. Vento well covered by Beers. Joyce from center red. Behind the net. Vento to center for Falk. Devin McBride standing him up and sends this puck the other way for North Hills. No icing, says this USA Hockey crew of Merrick and Schutz. Dieter unable to take the outlet pass. McBride sends it behind the Salem net. Under 10 minutes to go in a scoreless first period. North Hills with some good O-zone time in the opening frame here, but still trying to get one past sophomore Hayden Henry. Trotsky unable to keep it in at left point. Trotsky riding a 3-game goal streak of his own coming into Monday. Up for Casey Purcell, and the rookie dumps it in for North Hills. Indians playing this puck on the neutral zone. Caruso unable to advance it. Whitmer backing up the play. Whitmer around a man, around two men. Score! Oh, it's got to be the hair, Cotton. Cody Whitmer with his second career varsity goal. And it's 1-0 Big Red. 8:53 remaining, first period. Oh, after all those grade A chances, a little excuse me attempt by Whitmer from 50-some feet eludes Henry, and the Indians jump on top. And North Hills, as they did a year ago, gets the first goal on Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Indians playing on home ice for the first time since before Halloween. Dropping 3 straight road contests from a period beginning October 30th, ending November 24th, after earning points in their first 5 games and winning 4 of those 5. Loose puck in front. Fink unable to get control of it.
Cody Whitmer. Unassisted time of the goal, 8:53. Whitmer unassisted at 8:53.
And it's going to be Whitmer's goal unassisted, officially. Second of the year for the junior defenseman. Scored a big goal in that big season opening win against mighty Chartiers Valley. Hadn't found the net since. Past the midpoint of period 1, Indians looking for more. Greensburg Salem regains possession. Up to center, it's played by Outley. Outley getting involved with Roman Grandstaff, the senior. And with it near side is Kunkel. Kunkel dropping for Mushar. Mushar centers it. Shot by Trotsky goes wide. The rebound knocked aside by Henry. Indians play it to the point. Slate tees it up. Fans on the attempted shot. Coming the other way is Fink. Hunt trying to chase him down. Fink to the goal. Score! Jake Fink, coast to coast like the Space Ghost. And the alternate captain ties it at 1 for Greensburg Salem. His Class A leading 18th goal of the season on the delayed penalty call. Well, when in doubt, if you're Anthony DeFazio, just put the game on the tape of your best player. And Fink beats the freshman netminder to get the visitors even. Cole Hunt, who had a big playoff last year for North Hills, looked like it was going to be waved out of the faceoff. An unfamiliar face scoring for the home team, a familiar one for the away side. Under 7 to go in the first period. Fink unassisted, they say, as Kunkel misses from one knee, trying to pull a Crosby. Dieter through center. Strong on that puck. Blocker saved by Witkowski. The rebound loose and played up to Trotsky. Trotsky for Kunkel. Kunkel one-on-one with Klingensmith. Kunkel through his skates, and it's sent in behind the net off the stick of Bryce Ferris. Ferris had the only goal for Salem in the last meeting between these clubs. And Klingensmith will outlet it for the junior. Deflected aside by Joyce. Fink on his backhand playing it behind the net. Bardo unable to get that outlet pass where he wanted. Goes cross ice to Joyce. Indians trying to get organized as they complete a line change. Salem taking advantage of the disorganization to play that puck off the body of Witkowski. Indians seemingly content to ice this puck, but this will not be icing. Duffy going in after it for North Hills. Fink from the half wall for Falk. Duffy off the skate of his teammate Kohler. Steered aside calmly by Witkowski, making his first appearance since November 3rd. In backup duty, he stopped 13 shots that night in 15 full minutes, allowing just 2 goals to Penguins Cup champ Avonworth. One of those 3 consecutive losses aforementioned as Mushar's shot goes wide. Rebound is put off the body of Henry. Oh, what a stop there by the sophomore. Still loose in front. Oh, Henry's been Salem's best player in period 1. Under 5 to go in the frame. Beer's taken out of the play. It's off a North Hills stick, that of Mushar, who brings it up to center for the Indians. Good stick by Fink. Golden Lions will ice this puck with 4:35 remaining. How do you watch PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV? Well, right now you could be watching on Watch. Yes, you heard me right. Log on to watch.tenband.tv and watch multiple live games and on-demand replays at once. Again, watch.tenband.tv to watch your favorite team the way the hockey gods intended. And the hockey gods intended for Devin McBride, evidently, to nuzzle that nylon. North Hills retakes the lead, 2-1 with 4:34 to go in the first. And these pretzels are making me thirsty. The 9-man senior class contributing for the North Hills Indians, who now lead Greensburg Salem late in period 1.
North Hills goal scored by number
Trotsky behind the net.
Devin McBride. Assisted by number 7.
Lions get the clear.
Trotsky. Time goal 4:34. McBride, Trotsky at 4.
Officially, McBride from Trotsky. Points in 4 straight now overall for Jonathan Trotsky, the 2025 All-Star. Indians back on top late in period 1. And that was right off a face-off win. Not sure if Henry was entirely ready to face that shot from this high slot area, excuse me. Steal by North Hills, and that shot taken by Tyler Dolsky is denied by Henry. Mushar keeping his feet and is forced back to center finally by Crosby Kushner. Caruso trying to go to Grandstaff on the doorstep, nothing doing. Slate stood up by Ferris. Bouncing puck. Oh, that almost fooled Henry. Shades of the Whitmer goal earlier in the period. Grandstaff to the vacant right wing. Closest man to it was Chase Schlesman, the freshman. Grandstaff with the North Hills dump in. Nolan Weaver finds the net. Oh, a dangerous turnover there, literally right in front. Dolsky, before he could react, Henry had knocked it aside. Grandstaff from his stomach fighting to keep that puck inside the line. The North Hills student section appreciates the effort as the Lions are guilty of icing.
Society is making incredible progress in the fight against cancer. Since 1991, cancer death rate has dropped by 33%, saving more than 4 million lives. With your support, we can continue this vital work and bring us closer to a future where cancer is no longer a threat. Donate today and help make a difference. American Cancer Society invested over $5 million in research over the last 75 years.
Indians win the faceoff. Joyce, not on the same page as Kunkel. Jeremiah Falk, first man to that puck for Salem. Falk from the corner. Turned it over to Trotsky. Trotsky off the boards up to center. Too strong for Cole Hunt. Icing this time on North Hills. Now Parker Tellerico, the senior, and really a rock in that net for Jeremy Swegman the last couple of seasons, getting an infrequent night off. Cole Witkowski trying to survive the baptism by fire of facing one of the highest scoring teams in Class A. Greensburg Salem tied for 5th in goals entering Monday. 44 overall as a team, and it's been a Jekyll and Hyde season for Anthony DeFazio's club because they have the weaponry on offense clearly to be a Penguins Cup playoff team, but defensively they've still been a mess, and they're trying to get things figured out and trying to get their goaltending situation figured out with two very young players at that position and players who lack varsity experience. Never an easy thing for any coach. But Henry has been battling so far, keeping it a one-goal contest with time ticking away in the first. Out in front it comes. Indians with an off-balance shot. That's blocked. Follow-up again is put wide by Kunkel, the alternate captain. Joyce centering. That shot blocked. And this long rebound is going to be grabbed in stride by Falk. Falk to the goal. Threw it through the blue paint and out the other end. Indians dodging a bit of a bullet there. Klingensmith to the side of the net. Witkowski was ready. Kunkel content to ice it. Henry lets it go by with 68 ticks to talk. Salem winning this face-off in the final minute of first period play. Sent off the glass by Whitmer. Klingensmith giving chase for Salem. Weaver just barely able to get it back to center. Peterson wearing one of those purple Hockey Fights cancer stripes down the middle of his red North Hills helmet. He plays this puck for the Indians. Centering for Duffy, who fanned on the attempted shot. Half a minute to go. Salem able to use the glass to their advantage, but the price is an own zone face-off.
Over 18 million cancer survivors are living today thanks to programs funded by the American Cancer Society. Your support helps continue the fight for a better prevention, detection, and treatment. Donate now and join the efforts. Fans, a reminder that every dollar you donate tonight, every dollar spent tonight will be...
Mushar off the face-off. This is deflected high and wide. Mushar unable to keep it in the zone. Ty Hutchinson forcing it back to center. Kunkel up to Trotsky with just 8 seconds left in the period. Indians in an offside position, so we'll get one more face-off perhaps here just outside the Salem line. Lions win it. Backpedaling is Slate as the buzzer sounds. The North Hills Indians lead the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions 2-1. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching the annual North Hills Hockey Club Hockey Fights Cancer game on PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Hockey Fights Cancer was founded in 1998 as a joint initiative between the NHL and NHLPA. This remarkable initiative has raised over $44 million since its inception and been at the forefront of raising awareness and supporting those affected by cancer, touching the lives of millions. For the past 27 years, the Hockey Fights Cancer initiative has united the hockey community at the national and local levels across all 32 NHL markets. Scan the QR code throughout tonight's broadcast to donate to the American Cancer Society in cooperation with the North Hills Hockey Club. Trotsky's shot stopped. The rebound is shoveled in at the side of the net. Hit that horn, baby. Let's dance. Blake Kunkel makes it a 3-1 North Hills lead. 22 seconds into period 2. Fourth of the year for the North Hills senior. And he's now got points in 3 straight. Salem off the ensuing faceoff, gets it up to Dieter. Luke Dieter forcing the save at the side of the net by Witkowski. Trotsky from center. Certainly feels like he's owed a goal at some point, the game he's played early on for North Hills. He's got 6 thus far to co-lead the Indians with Mushar entering Monday.
Third time to charm. Number 81, Nicole Hunt. Time of the goal, 16:38. That's Kunkel from Trotsky and Hunt at 16:38.
So Trotsky with a pair of assists officially as the Golden Lions answer right back. Blink and you missed. Jeremiah Falk breezing into the left circle. And get your popcorn ready. Greensburg Salem's not going away after that long bus ride. 3-2 North Hills. The teams trading goals just 1:15 into the second period. Kunkel officially from Trotsky and Cole Hunt to finish my thought. And for the second time tonight, per Austin McLean, Greensburg Salem nets an unassisted goal. Jeremiah Falk all by his lonesome. Goal number 10 on the year for the Salem senior, as that shot is blocked in front by Slate. Fink from inside the line to the far boards. Bardo goes after it for North Hills. Salem with a bit of momentum here after finding an answer to that early goal by Kunkel. But the Indians gather in this bounding puck, and Duffy will get it the rest of the way. Peterson met behind the net by Outley. Bodies collide. Peterson with it for North Hills. His backhand try saved unconsciously by Henry. Slake keeps it inside the zone for North Hills. Outley defensively for Salem. Off the glass, back to center. Indians complete their line change. Near side, Joyce. He stood up by Fink and turned it over at center nearly to Schlesman. North Hills able to dump the puck. Indians around the boards. Schlesman to center. Purcell knocking down the freshman at center. Hunt near side for North Hills. Connecting with Joyce. Ferris lost it for a moment to Purcell. Purcell with it for North Hills in the corner. Purcell going to work. Didn't have any support, though. The Indians do, though, get it to McBride. Devin McBride to the corner. Ferris reversing the play for Salem. Up to center, settled down by Joyce. Joyce under pressure. Luke Dieter, the Salem captain, with a takeaway. Outley up the boards. Cut out by Dolsky. That shot fanned on. And the Golden Lions will ice this puck. 4 minutes into period 2.
The American Cancer Society is the largest nonprofit funder of cancer research outside of the federal government, investing more than $3.4 billion since 1991. Your donation fuels these breakthroughs. Please give today.
Normally, when I say 13-9 on December 1st, it resonates for different reasons. If you know, you know. For our purposes, those were the shot totals through one period of this game. North Hills with a 13, Greensburg Salem with a 9. Both teams unofficially scoring on their first shots of period 2. Jeremiah Falk with it for Greensburg Salem. His backhander stopped by Cole Witkowski. Fink and Falk, the two big guns on the board, and Fink double dips that ship to tie it up for Greensburg Salem with 12:35 to the ice cut. He just flung that on goal, and Witkowski's growing pains continue. $19 on the junior season of Jake Fink, the Greensburg Salem alternate captain. North Hills 3, Greensburg Salem 3. Mushar over the attacking line for the Indians. Mushar forgot the puck, recovered by Hunt. Hunt turning it over. These teams played so close to the vest early in the season. Now things opening up. Kunkel for Trotsky. Burial! Jonathan Trotsky does that, get that goal. Gets it right back and gets the lead back for the North Hills Indians. And Sophie needs a snack. 12:09 to play, second period. North Hills 4, Greensburg Salem 3. They're coming faster than we can untie our tongues here at the RMU Island Sports Center. Now this annual Hockey Fights Cancer game staged by the North Hills Hockey Club. Anything but boring at the moment. Trotsky again off Henry. The rebound to Mushar. His shot fanned on. Salem trying to clear it. Mushar keeps it inside the line. Hunt. Behind the net for Kunkel. Kunkel in front. Mushar couldn't keep it in the zone. A 3-point game for Trotsky, the North Hills senior, as the Indians ice it. You just get a feeling it's going to be one of those nights. Fire wagon hockey, 1980s style. Luckily for us, it's fun as all get out. Of course, our previous Hockey Fights Cancer games, staged by the Moon Area Hockey Association, featured a league record shootout. Makes you wonder what these two clubs will do for an encore. Duffy over the line for North Hills. His shot blockered away by Henry, out of play.
Over 18 million cancer survivors are living today thanks to programs funded by the American Cancer Society. Your support helps continue the fight for better prevention, detection, and treatment. American Cancer Society touched.
Greensburg Salem tying the game with goals by Falk and Fink. The latter set up by Ace Klingensmith. 3:10 apart. 26 seconds after that, Trotsky officially from Kunkel and Hunt. Hunt and Kunkel now with multi-point games for the hosts. Penalty coming up on North Hills. Henry unable to get off for the extra man, but Greensburg Salem gets the first penny power play of the game. Tripping the indication against Grant Kohler. Greensburg Salem putting the number 6 power play in Class A on the ice, 11 of 35, 31.4%. 36 power plays drawn this season, third most unofficially in Class A. North Hills, middle of the road on the penalty kill, 11th of the 23 teams in the 1A circuit at 77.3%. North Hills, a perfect 4 for 4 on the PK the last time they faced Greensburg Salem. Cooper Outley from the half wall, under the glove of Wachowski. Klingensmith has that puck. Klingensmith for Fink. Fink off of North Hills' body. Slate around the boards, but not out. And ricochets right to Trotsky, and Trotsky will flick it into Salem ice. Jake Fink already on hat trick watch. Fires with the wrister. That save is made by Wachowski. Put right into the body of Falk. A dangerous play there by North Hills, trying to clear it. Fink at center point. Fakes the shot, goes right side to Klingensmith. Trotsky takes him down. Anthony DeFazio wanted a penalty there on Trotsky for boarding. None forthcoming. Mushar just gets this puck deep and retreats. Jeremy Swegman quickly changing penalty killers. 45 to go in the minor on Kohler. Falk and the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions on the penny power play, looking for their third game-tying goal of this evening. Fink taking his time now. Stood up by Peterson. Peterson unable to get that going the other way, though. Cooper Outley tracing the circle. That shot blocked away by the freshman. Peterson to the corner. He shoves Dieter from behind. Luke Dieter trying to put the moves on the other captain, Mushar. Through traffic, that shot blocked. Ferris unable to hit the net. Kohler has returned. Indians to full strength. Outley! I'll take that, thank you very much, says Cole Witkowski. And it remains a 1-goal North Hills advantage as we approach the midpoint of this period and game. How do you watch PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV? Well, right now you could be watching on Watch. Yes, you heard that right. Log on to watch.tenband.tv and watch multiple live games and on-demand replays simultaneously. Again, watch.tenband.tv. to watch your favorite team the way the hockey gods intended. Austin Beers at center. Drifting to his left, has a trailer. This shot denied by Henry vis-a-vis Dolsky. Lions put it around their own boards. Hutchinson able to clear the zone. Beers sends it right back inside the Salem blue line. Robert Joyce paired out here with Austin Beers defensively by Jeremy Swegman. Turned over nearly by the Indians, who recover. And Joyce will try to exit the zone once again. This time he gets it up to Dolsky. Dolsky with Caruso dragging that foot onside. His shot from an angle misses. Long rebound all the way out to Kushner. Kushner chased by Joyce, dumps this puck. DeFazio wants to make a line change. One of the Indians dumped in his own zone. Play continues. Falk nearly forcing a turnover in a dangerous spot as the Indians get rid of this puck and complete a line change. Fink over the line, into the logo, and that's where Witkowski will keep it. Jake Fink, what more can you say about him? The Class A leader in goals, second in points entering tonight. He now unofficially takes the Class A scoring lead from Matias Lazama of Quaker Valley, who was the leader entering Monday. Tied for second in power play markers, second in power play assists, and tied for second in shorthanded goals. Penalty coming up with under 7 minutes to the ice cut. And Greensburg Salem again goes to the penny power play, roughing the indication against the freshman Casey Purcell. Salem 0 for 1 on the man advantage tonight. North Hills wins the faceoff. Mushar unable to get it past Fink. Fink waiting and watching, shooting. Save made, the rebound right to Trotsky. Trotsky can't clear it. Outley has it. Kick save made. This puck still available, and the Indians finally get it the rest of the way. Tense moments there for the home team. Brady Peterson doing the honors. And a turnaround shot shorthanded has to be stopped by Hayden Henry. Good stick by Mushar. Outley from the near boards. In the corner, met by Trotsky. Falk, his shot blocked by Mushar. Outley jamming away, blockered away by Witkowski. Out in front off the skate of Mushar, it goes in! Oh, Cooper Outley has Pac-Man fever as he pinballs it through Witkowski's legs for the penny power play goal. It's a beautiful game designed to break your heart, and you could see what Outley was trying to do, and he put that puck in the exact right place at the exact right moment and got the bounce to tie it up for Salem.
Here's the second goal, scored by number 7, Cooper Outley, unassisted. Time for the goal with 6:05. Outley unassisted, 6:05 on power play goal.
A big hit there on Ferris as Dieter comes across the line. Dieter is stopped now by Witkowski. The Golden Lions, a pesky lot with 5.5 till the ice cut. Thrice the North Hills Indians have taken the lead. Thrice that lead has evaporated. Turnaround shot by Dieter. Loud save made there by Witkowski. Caruso. Out to Grandstaff. Mushar in the corner. Mushar dropping to Grandstaff. Grandstaff in front. It's loose. Grandstaff knocked down as he was trying to shoot it. Turnaround try put wide by Caruso. Indians that close to taking the lead right back. And now we get a whistle and a stoppage as the net behind Hayden Henry is off the moorings.
Nearly 80 million people turned to the American Cancer Society for support last year. Your donation helps provide the free resources and support that families need during their cancer journey.
Trotsky to the corner. Outley hit as he got rid of that puck. Fink in hot pursuit. Witkowski with the stick. Fink has this puck out in front. Salem skating aggressively and skating well throughout this game. And give the visitors credit. No sign of bus lag on their end. That puck put wide by Salem's Cam Sherrock as Outley's attempt is deflected up into the rafters. Cooper Outley with his second goal of the season in this second period to tie this game at 4 for Greensburg Salem. Both his goals this year of the power play variety. And officially, Outley getting credited for an unassisted PPG. Back to work for the Big Red. Kunkel knocks down Outley. Oh, the Indians would have had numbers if Hunt had been able to reach that one. Outley from his own corner now. Seems to be everywhere at the moment for Greensburg Salem. Cole Hunt going D to D. Slate gets there at the same time as Kushner. Kushner sends it back in for the Lions. Outley from center. Trotsky with it. Trotsky unable to get past Cooper Outley. Now the Outley family, a proud hockey family in that school district, Greensburg Salem. And Cooper's mother, Ann, this season serving as the team's general manager as Witkowski makes that save. And this shot, a follow-up attempt put wide. Not sure if Vento fired that puck or not. But the Indians get it deep into Greensburg Salem territory. Jake Fink with it one more time for the visitors. Fink toward goal. Witkowski knocks it aside. From an angle, Witkowski making that stop on Hutchinson. Hutchinson out in front. Dieter racing to get to that puck. And right now, North Hills being outworked by Greensburg Salem. Joyce pressured behind his own net. Dieter from the bottom of the circle. That save is made. Dieter from behind the net, trying to jam it behind the rookie. And Kohler unable to exit the zone. Murphy dump this time by Brady Peterson. Duffy puts a shove into Jeremiah Falk. Falk reaching for this puck. Stood up by Kohler along the near boards. Joyce sends it around the boards. From behind his own net, Weaver. It's loose. Duffy played it out in front. And Beers unable to get it beyond Klingensmith. Klingensmith in the final 2 minutes of second period play. He retreats for Greensburg Salem as it's turned over at center to Jake Fink. Duffy shoves him from behind. Backing up the play is Falk. Ferris off the side of the net. Kohler with it for North Hills. Peterson trying to get up ahead of the play. Kohler sends it to the corner. Outley takes the check from Kohler as he gets that puck free to Falk. Ferris at his own blue line. He goes down. Penalty coming up on North Hills. A third penny power play coming the way of Greensburg Salem as Witkowski makes that save. And I'm not sure if that was Ferris getting fouled as much as it was Ferris selling the call, but in any event, it worked. A cagey play by the junior and hooking the indication as Greensburg Salem goes back on the man advantage late in the second.
For at least 5 or more years after the diagnosis. Thanks for your advances
Golden Lions, 1 of 2 thus far in the penny power play. Fink with a slap shot, forcing the save by Witkowski. And cleared by Mushar. A rare mistake there by Fink, letting that puck go under his stick. Kohler in the sin bin for the second time in this second period. Indians get another clear. Fink takes his time leading the man advantage for Greensburg Salem. Good stick by Trotsky. Klingensmith in front of his own bench lost it to Hunt, and he'll get it the rest of the way for North Hills. Half a minute left in the period. Greensburg Salem will begin the third period on the penny power play, barring unforeseen developments. Outley near side, floats it in off the netminder Witkowski, who fights that puck. Now Dieter getting involved with one of the Indians. North Hills retaliating after the whistle. 19 ticks to talk, and the second period ice cut perhaps coming at a good time for the home team. The Indians playing on their back foot for the latter stages of the second period. And that'll be 35 seconds of power play time that will carry over to the third as we have a false start on the game clock. Salem wins this face-off and gets it up to Fink. Fink around Peterson. Fink tees it up, shoots, that's blocked. Bouchard. Jeremy Swegman doesn't call him one of the best defensemen in the league for nothing. There's your buzzer. And again, here comes your ice cut at the RMU Island Sports Center as Outley is still having words with Blake Kunkel. And now a shove to the back of Peterson. And we'll see if that results in a penalty of any kind between periods. We got a wild one on Hockey Fights Cancer Night for the North Hills Hockey Club. The Indians and Greensburg Salem Golden Lions tied at 4 after 2. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching it on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
He misses the net wide of Cole Witkowski. Mushar from the half wall. Centering pass, shot. Oh, what a save there by Henry. Unable to connect with Cole Hunt. Stolen by Blake Kunkel. Indians played in front of Trotsky. Trotsky on goal, save made. It's loose at the side of the net. Still available. Hunt unable to settle it down. Slate firing wide of goal. Slate firing wide of goal. Golden Lions in general disarray, but North Hills can't hit the net. Mushar with it. Mushar side of the net deflected wide by Kunkel. Indians playing this puck in the neutral zone. Caruso unable to advance it. Whitmer backing up the play. Whitmer around a man, around 2 men. Score! And with it near side is Kunkel. Kunkel dropping for Mushar. Mushar centers it. Shot by Trotsky goes wide. The rebound knocked aside by Henry. Point. Slate tees it up. Fans on the attempted shot. Coming the other way is Fink. Hunt trying to chase him down. Fink to the goal. Score! To Penguins Cup champ Avonworth. One of those 3 consecutive losses aforementioned as Mushar's shot goes wide. Rebound is put off the body of Henry. Watch multiple live games and on-demand replays at once. Again, watch.tenband.tv to watch your favorite team the way the hockey gods intended. So, trying to go to Grandstaff on the doorstep, nothing doing. Slate stood up by Ferris. Bouncing puck. Oh, that almost fooled Henry. To donate to the American Cancer Society in cooperation with the North Hills Hockey Club. Trotsky's shot stopped. The rebound is shoveled in at the side of the net. So Trotsky with a pair of assists, officially as the Golden Lions answer right back. Stopped by Cole Witkowski. Fink and Falk, the two big guns on the board. These teams played so close to the vest early in the season. Now things opening up. Kunkel for Trotsky. Burial! Ferris unable to hit the net. Kohler has returned. Indians to full strength. Outley! I'll take that. Thank you very much. Blocked by Mushar. Outley jamming away. Blockered away by Witkowski. Out in front off the skate of Mushar. It goes in! Mushar in the corner. Mushar dropping to Grandstaff. Grandstaff in front. It's loose. Grandstaff knocked down as he was trying to shoot it. Turnaround try put wide by Caruso. Power play barring unforeseen developments. Outley near side. Floats it in off the netminder Witkowski, who fights that puck.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Creating space. Hewitt turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Gonna get out, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair. Pass Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices, located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart. Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Hockey Fights Cancer was founded in 1998 as a joint initiative between the NHL and NHLPA. This remarkable initiative has raised over $44 million since its inception and been at the forefront of raising awareness and supporting those affected by cancer, touching the lives of millions. For the past 27 years, the Hockey Fights Cancer initiative has united the hockey community at the national and local levels across all 32 NHL markets. Scan the QR code throughout tonight's broadcast to donate to the American Cancer Society in cooperation with the North Hills Hockey Club. Matt Popchock from the North Hills Class of 01 with you on TenbandTV for this special edition of PIHL Hockey Night Live as the North Hills Hockey Club presents its annual Hockey Fights Cancer game. It's a hockey night in Pittsburgh and outside of Pittsburgh and pretty much everywhere around Pittsburgh and throughout Western Pennsylvania. Week 10 of the PIHL season. We received word during the ice cut intermission that the Pittsburgh Penguins earned a win over their eastern rivals. The North Hills Indians would like to skate away with 3 points over their own eastern counterparts, but the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions have come to play. 4-4 your score after 2. We begin period 3 here at the RMU Island Sports Center in Neville Township on the freshly cut ice of the Clearview Arena. And we're playing 4-on-4 hockey as the Golden Lions did indeed pick up a penalty after the second period buzzer. Unsportsmanlike conduct, a minor penalty against Bryce Ferris. So the Indians with their second successful penalty kill of the game and will play 4-on-4 hockey for another 10 seconds before North Hills gets their first penny power play of the game. Churok from the corner, gave it up to Trotsky. Whitmer retreating, Kohler out of the box. North Hills on the 5-on-4 advantage. Trotsky letting it go to Kunkel. Kunkel over the line, met by the stick of Churok. Kunkel in the corner, gaining separation, gaining space, putting it off Henry. That save is made, and the rebound is cleared in a turnaround motion by Jake Fink, who has 2 goals in this game. Fink adding to his Class A lead with 19 goals and unofficially taking over the overall scoring lead in 1A. 40 to go on the penny power play for North Hills. Trotsky chased by Dieter. Cole Hunt in the far corner to the point for Whitmer. Whitmer wide of goal. Trotsky catches up to that puck. Hunt takes it back. Mushar from the point. That shot blocked. And just barely cleared by the Lions. Mushar last year scored a hat trick, a rare defenseman hat trick on Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Coming into this game with 49 career points and 14 to lead North Hills. That backhander by Hunt denied point blank by Henry as the penalty to Ferris expires. We're back to 5 aside and still 4s on either side of the scoreboard early in period 3. Ferris bouncing it toward goal, sticked aside by Witkowski. Mushar, the North Hills captain aforementioned, through center. Mushar firing hard off Henry, and that rebound is cleared. Taken away by the Indians. Getting knocked down is Kunkel. Fans want a call, none forthcoming. Fink up to center. And he puts it off the glass behind Cole Witkowski, the rookie goaltender. Witkowski getting the start in lieu of Parker Tallarico, the seasoned senior who is not available to North Hills tonight. High stick. Indians guilty of that infraction. North Hills leading 1-0, 3-1, and 4-3. Fink with a pair for Greensburg Salem. Falk and Outley, the other goal scorers, with Outley scoring on the power play. Whitmer, McBride, Kunkel, and Trotsky for North Hills. Falk at center, reaching for it is Beers. And Greensburg Salem offside. Luca Vento in no man's land. This approaching Thursday, we welcome back Matt Vandriak, who will be sitting in my stead at the Ice Castle as Peters Township visits Upper St. Clair at 7 p.m., Trinity at Carrick in the Division II nightcap at 9 p.m. in Castle Shannon. Again, that's this Thursday night beginning at 7 on TenbandTV. Always fun when Peters and USC get together, and other Matt will hopefully be treated to another exciting Class 3A contest. Loose puck in front. This shot blocked in front. Saving a goal there was Churok. One way or another, the Indians are going to look back at the game tape and feel hard done a bit, looking at all those chances they had from close proximity in period 1, and chances like that, the shot blocked by Churok here early in the third. Beers. Met at center by Fink. Fink dropping it back to his defenseman Klingensmith. Joyce at center for North Hills. Joyce over the line. Indians try to reverse the play, but the Golden Lions have it. Klingensmith with speed through center. Mushar retreating. Hutchinson going to goal. Witkowski the save, and he covers. 5 minutes into the third period. Fink with a clean face-off win to Nolan Weaver. Weaver puts it weakly toward goal. Steered back to center by the Indians. That puck batted out of midair by Kushner. North Hills 3 men strong. Whitmer to his left. Tried to pick the corner and missed. Long rebound all the way out to Kushner. Hunt from center ice. Flip back toward the Greensburg Salem line. Here's Weaver. Weaver to Hutchinson. Grandstaff. Lost it to Fink. Fink able to get this puck deep for the Lions. Mushar from behind his own cage. Up the right wing. Mushar with purpose. Following this puck inside the Salem zone. Cross ice. That shot by Dolsky is blocked. Mushar just barely offside. It wasn't by much, but it was by enough to necessitate the whistle. Grandstaff to the corner. Chirac turned it over to Roman Grandstaff, up to Slate. Slate with a fake. Looking for the tip-in was Dolsky. Nothing doing. Grandstaff plays takeaway again. Bardo from the boards couldn't keep it in. Slate racing to get to this puck now for North Hills. Turned over to Ferris. Ferris onside. It's left for Dieter. Dieter in the corner. Ferris going after it. Golden Lions dig it out of there. Schlesman behind the net, out in front, but right to Grandstaff. Grandstaff plays dump and chase. Outley from behind his own goal to Ferris. Loose puck recovered by Outley with under 10 to go in regulation. 4-4 the score. North Hills and Greensburg Salem. They continue to jockey for positioning in the Class A Gold Division. Grandstaff gets it deep. Jeremy Swegman changing lines. Hunt with a takeaway. He had the game winner the last time these teams met. Beers going after it. Salem wins the puck battle. Ferris up to Fink. Fink around a man at center. That's Trotsky. Joyce had an arm on him. Fink trying to get it in front of Jeremiah Falk. Too many white shirts in the path. Joyce chased down at center by Fink. What a 200-foot player he is. Fink, a product of that Allegheny Badgers AA program that we alluded to earlier. Hunt for Beers. Austin Beers in front of his own bench. Sends it in behind the Salem goal midway through this third period. Mushar up the near boards. Trotsky to center. Whitmer reeling it in. Whitmer in pursuit from an angle. That deflected wide. Kunkel out in front. It's loose and recovered by the Golden Lions. Whitmer losing his stick at center. Penalty coming up. But who's it going to be against? Falk from the off wing shoots and scores with 8 minutes to play. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Jeremiah Falk, in a chaotic moment for both teams, gives Greensburg Salem their first lead. Troski wants to know why there wasn't a penalty on Greensburg Salem, and it looks like his coach does as well. Greensburg Salem, we told you earlier, they're a pesky bunch, and with their firepower, never out of any game. They've erased 3 leads, and now they have one of their own with under 8 minutes to play.
Jeremiah Falk, assisted by number 97, Ace Klingensmith. Time of the goal, 7:58.
Klingensmith
Falk, second in the game, Klingensmith at 7:58.
with a multi-point night now, as Falk collects goal number 11 on his senior season. Duffy to the corner. Lead pass intended for Fink, broken up at center by Whitmer. Indians send it in. Whitmer waiting in the neutral zone again for this puck. Crosby Kushner looking for Hutchinson. Stabbed on to Peterson. Peterson plays it deep for North Hills. Kushner tied up by Peterson. Indians with it from an angle. That shot through the blue paint and out the other end. Mushar has to go all the way back to his own blue line to play it. And now the net behind Henry. Well off the moorings, so he'll get the generous whistle with 7:06 to go.
Monday night against Plum at 7:15 p.m. That will be our annual Teachers Night, where our
Well, we told you North Hills finally coming home after all those away games in October and November. They got to go right back on the road to the War Memorial, of all places, this Thursday at 6 for a game against Westmont Hilltop. Another potential slump buster for North Hills if they should not prevail tonight. Greensburg Salem trying to win for just a second time in 7 games. Their next up is Wheeling Central Catholic. They too play on Thursday. 9:15 puck drop at Kirk Nevin Arena. Troski out in front. That play broken up by Klingensmith. Sent back to center by Schlesman. Mushar retreating. Winding his way through center for North Hills. The Indians captain dropping it for Hunt. Hunt unable to shoot it cleanly. Good stick there by Weaver. Kunkel behind the net. 6.5 left, off the glass and back to center. Whitmer to Mushar. Mushar unable to get that puck deep. Schlesman. Up to Kimmel it comes. Klingensmith for Schlesman. Ferris getting that puck deep for the Golden Lions. Indians making a change with under 6 to go in regulation, needing a goal to tie. Troski could not elude Falk. Falk, he, like Jake Fink, on hat trick watch. Leaves it for Fink. That blocker save made by Witkowski. Outley fans on the follow-up. Lead pass to Grandstaff. Grandstaff against the grain, plays that puck behind the Salem net. Outley with it for the Lions one more time. A miscommunication there by the Indians. Salem with his puck in the corner. Outley out in front, too strong for Falk. Backed up by Chirac. Off of North Hill's helmet, it looked like. And it stayed in off the glass. That save made off Chirac by the freshman Witkowski. Salem just trying to keep this puck deep and protect that lead, and the penalty coming up on the Golden Lions. Dolsky was hooked in the helmet, and North Hills gets penny power play number 2 in a 1-goal game. Luke Dieter, the Greensburg Salem captain, will feel shame for 2 minutes and then get free.
Greensburg Salem penalty number 55, Luke Dieter. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty at 4:47. Dieter for Greensburg Salem, 2 for tripping at 4:47.
And North Hills putting all the heavy hitters out there, offensively speaking. Down by a goal. Big face-off win by Salem and an equally big clear by Kushner. Trotsky from behind his own net. Leaves it for Mushar. Cole Hunt from center. Indians on the penny power play. Mushar skating wide for Trotsky. Trotsky on goal. Henry the save. Out in front it comes. Indians unable to locate it. Right on the doorstep. Oh, what a stick save by Henry! My goodness, he flat out robbed Cole Hunt to keep Salem ahead. Kunkel couldn't get it past Kushner. Indians still with this puck. Peterson shooting. Saving is Henry. The rebound swept aside. Absolute thievery by Hayden Henry on Cole Hunt, the North Hills sophomore, looking for his 3rd of the year. Midway through the penny power play. Trotsky slips inside the line, gets it to Peterson. Good play by Fink to force that puck back to center. Hunt staying out here for this North Hills power play. Indians over the line. They send it off the glass. Mushar anticipating. Salem wins the puck battle, and Fink clears the zone. Under half a minute to go in the minor on Dieter. Trotsky for Peterson. Henry. And the Golden Lions get it back to center. Kohler waiting. Dying seconds of the power play. Salem's going to kill it off. And with the help of one of the best saves we've seen all season by sophomore Hayden Henry, Greensburg Salem protects their lead with 2:39 to play. We'll keep an eye on the net down to our left as the Indians play this puck inside the line. Duffy shooting. Oh, that save made by Henry. It handcuffed him a bit. Indians regain possession. Out in front it comes to Mushar. He can't shoot it cleanly. It's cleared. Witkowski will freeze it. Jeremy Swegman talking with his assistant coach, Randy Younger. Not going to pull that timeout out of his pocket just yet, or will he? Yes, he does. We'll step aside as well with Greensburg Salem leading North Hills 5-4. You're watching the North Hills Hockey Club's Hockey Fights Cancer game on this special PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Matt Popchock back here at the RMU Island Sports Center. Closing moments of the third period. Greensburg Salem trying to earn a big character win here on the road against North Hills on Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Blake Kunkel in behind the Salem net. And that's off the protective netting. Face-off coming in Golden Lions territory. Let's see how much longer Salem coach Anthony DeFazio holds on to his timeout now. North Hills wins the unzone faceoff, but the Lions force it the length of the ice. Icing on Greensburg Salem. And let's see how much longer that net to our right remains occupied. Cole Witkowski, the freshman, watching intently atop his crease as Salem wins this faceoff. And with it at center is Schlesman. Schlesman overtaken by Mushar. Mushar knocked down. Penalty coming up. And let's see if North Hills elects to turn a 5-on-4 into a 6-on-4. Well, Witkowski's going back to his net for now, but North Hills is going back to the penny power play, and will the third time be the charm for the Indians? Cam Chirac, the junior defenseman, a lonely man in that visitor's penalty box. Indians win the faceoff. They skate 5 against 4. They trail 5-4. Mushar up for Peterson. Peterson dumps it in. Outley with it behind his own net. And puts it somehow off the North Hills bench. That puck stayed in play. That's a good clear by the Lions. Salem doing the little things right in a tight game. Kunkel enters the zone. Kunkel to the corner. Mushar trying to keep it in the zone. He does. Mushar in front. It's deflected wide. Witkowski coming off. Extra man on. It's a 6-on-4 for North Hills. Trotsky puts it wide. Mushar has that puck at his feet. Just keeps it in. Mushar to Hunt. Hunt! Burial! Hold the plane for Minkus! Cole Hunt gets atonement. He gets a power play goal, and the Indians skating 6-on-4 tie the game at 5 with 45 ticks to talk. Would you look at that? The sophomore finally gets that elusive PPG. That puck off the rafter, it appeared. Officials don't blow the play dead, though, as it deflects off the North Hills bench and all the way back into Salem ice with half a minute left in regulation.
Hunt from Kunkel and Mushar at 44 seconds, a power play goal.
And for Chris Mushar, career point number 50 in a North Hills Indians uniform. Witkowski covers with 15 seconds left. Point number 15 for the North Hills captain to lead his club. And that one nearly went through Witkowski off the faceoff. 8 seconds left. Indians that close to seeing it all go to waste. 4.3 ticks to talk. We'll have one more faceoff in North Hills territory. Officially, Hunt with a 6-on-4 power play goal from Kunkel and Mushar. And now Anthony DeFazio will use his timeout before a possible overtime here on the island. We'll take a quick one as well and be back with more Hockey Fights Cancer Hockey Night on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination.
One more drop of the puck. Witkowski, the North Hills netminder, getting ready, and Trotsky is going to take the face-off for North Hills. Salem's going to try and win this one and get a quick shot off. 3 seconds left, too. They got to hurry. They do, and Witkowski makes the save at the buzzer. And we will play bonus hockey on Hockey Fights Cancer Night for the second time on Neville Island this fall.
After 3 periods, your score is North Hills 5 and Greensburg Salem 5. We're going to do a 3 minutes.
The dynamic duo of Jake Fink and Jeremiah Falk doing damage again for the Golden Lions, as they are wont to do. Both with 2 goals in this game for the visitors. Falk with what he hoped would have been the game winner 9 minutes into period 3. North Hills with the penny power play and goaltender Witkowski pulled, tying the game with 45 seconds left, courtesy of Cole Hunt, who was absolutely robbed by Salem netminder Hayden Henry on the preceding North Hills power play. And if you didn't hear Austin McLean, I'll bring you up to speed. We're going to keep it right here for 3 minutes of 3-on-3 NHL-style sudden victory OT. And while we're thinking of it, we want to echo Austin's earlier thoughts and thank everybody who's donated tonight to the American Cancer Society on behalf of the North Hills Hockey Club here on Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Trotsky, Mushar, and Kunkel out there for North Hills to begin OT. Mushar fires and forces the save from Henry to begin the OT period. Fink, Falk, and Dieter out there for Greensburg Salem. Falk dispossessed by Trotsky. Trotsky able to get it to Mushar deep in his own end. Mushar flipping it to the vacant right wing for Kunkel. Correction, it is Klingensmith, Falk, and Dieter out here. Jake Fink not out there to start the OT period for the Lions. This lead pass off Dieter's stick. Trotsky with it for North Hills, slipping it to Kunkel, who lost it. Chance for Dieter to end it, and he's stopped by Witkowski. Oh, just a sloppy turnover there, nearly cost the Indians. Trotsky leading it for Mushar. Mushar can win it. He's stopped. Backhander by Trotsky is deflected wide. Kunkel from right point toward goal. That save made. Mushar was looking for a deflection. Turned over to Trotsky. Trotsky, wide of Mushar's stick. North Hills with this puck as we approach the midpoint of OT. Mushar forced to retreat. Now Fink will come on for the Golden Lions. Mushar playing some metaphorical chess here with Greensburg Salem as this pass is broken up. It deflects right to Duffy. Duffy plays it for North Hills. He's trapped. Schlesman up to center for Fink. Jake Fink one-on-one with Peterson. Fink to the goal. He's stopped by Witkowski. Fink to Schlesman. Schlesman to the corner for Jake Fink. A minute to go in OT. Now Fink is taking his time.
1 minute remaining in the overtime period. 1 minute.
Fink from the high slot. Mushar's been out there the entire OT period for North Hills. He's got to be just gassed, and he'll stay out there and watch Fink. Outley goes down. Duffy with this puck. Chance for North Hills. They've got numbers. Cross ice for Mushar. The pass too wide. Mushar out in front. Duffy settles it down. Trotsky coming back on. Trotsky with it to Mushar. Mushar with the move. Mushar to Duffy. 20 to go. Down low to Trotsky. Trotsky shooting off the blocker hand of Henry. 15 left in OT. Mushar unable to interrupt Fink. Fink one-on-one with Kunkel. Fink into the glove of Witkowski. What a save by the freshman with 8 seconds to go in overtime. Are you having fun yet? Greensburg Salem doing what they wanted to do and giving their top gun a chance to win it. Fink again. That shot handcuffed Witkowski. He makes a save. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. 54 minutes. Not enough. And for the second time this fall, we go to a shootout on Hockey Fights Cancer Night on the island.
Overtime. Shots on goal. Greensburg Salem 4.
The last time we did that, it went a league record 19 rounds before North Catholic prevailed over Moon. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.
After 4 periods, your score is still North Hills 5, Greensburg Salem 5. We're going to a 3-man shootout.
Both teams will take home a point regardless, but who will get the extra point? That remains to be seen. North Hills 5, Greensburg Salem 5.
We'll shoot first.
And Cole Hunt, who tied this game for the Indians, was giving some advice to his goaltender, Cole Witkowski, and we're about to find out if it's Hunt who has the honor for North Hills. Jeremy Swegman has turned in his lineup.
My apologies. Greensburg Salem will shoot first. Then shooting first for Greensburg Salem is number 28, Jeremiah Falk.
Jeremiah Falk, 2 goals in regulation, including at the time the go-ahead goal in period 3. And he will shoot first for the Golden Lions. And away we go. Falk over the line deliberately toward the goal. It's stopped by Witkowski. And now Cole Hunt will shoot for the North Hills Indians. How many more heroics does Cole Hunt have handy? We'll see. He scores! North Hills up 1-0 through shootout round number 1. Captain Luke Dieter will try to get Greensburg Salem even at the top of round 2. Dieter, another Allegheny Badgers product, really taking his time as he comes over the line toward Witkowski. And he scores! So the pressure shifts to Mushar in the bottom of round 2. Each team with 1 goal. He's emptied the tank and looking for reserves now. Chris Mouchard toward goal. He scores! The Indians need a save by Witkowski or another goal from their third shooter, come what may, to complete the comeback. And wouldn't you know it, it's Witkowski versus Fink, the rookie in his second career appearance versus Class A's top goal scorer. Here we go. Fink goes upstairs. 2-2 to the bottom of round 3. Can Trotsky win it for North Hills? What a big night Trotsky has had. The alternate captain over the line to the goal. Indians win! Indians win! Indians win! And don't ever play Lady of Spain again! North Hills, down in the final minute of regulation, rallies and wins the shootout 3-2 to defeat the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions 6-5 in an instant Hockey Fights Cancer Classic. North Hills, victory number 5 this year, their third after regulation. They have 13 points. Greensburg Salem has now dropped 3 in a row. They pick up a point though. 3-7-0-2, 11 points for the Golden Lions. What a way to end it. Jonathan Trotsky, he scored in the second period. He set up a couple, and he wins the shootout for North Hills. Thank you, Kennedy Kazarowski. Thank you, Ethan Stewart. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Austin McLean. And before we end this special presentation of Hockey Fights Cancer Night, I'd like to remind you that last year on North Hills Hockey Fights Cancer Night, I had the bittersweet honor of dedicating that broadcast to Jan Kornick, a former North Hills educator battling cancer at the time. Unfortunately, Jan lost her battle this past summer, and the one thing she loved more than being an educator in the North Hills district, which she was for over 40 years, was her friends and family, and we're thinking about her on this special night. I'm at Popchock, and that's all she wrote from Neville Island, where the North Hills Indians defeat the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions 6-5, winning the shootout 3-2. You've been watching Hockey Fights Cancer Night on PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
He misses the net wide of Cole Witkowski. Mouchard from the half wall. Centering pass, shot. Oh, what a save there by Henry. Unable to connect with Cole Hunt. Stolen by Blake Kunkel. Indians played in front of Trotsky. Trotsky on goal, save made. It's loose at the side of the net. Still available. Hunt unable to settle it down. Slate firing wide of goal. Slate firing wide of goal. Golden Lions in general disarray, but North Hills can't hit the net. Mouchard with it. Mouchard side of the net deflected wide by Kunkel. Indians playing this puck on the neutral zone. Caruso unable to advance it. Whitmer backing up the play. Whitmer around a man, around 2 men. Score! And with it near side is Kunkel. Kunkel dropping for Mouchard. Mouchard centers it. Shot by Trotsky goes wide. The rebound knocked aside by Henry. Point. Slate tees it up. Fans on the attempted shot. Coming the other way is Fink. Hunt trying to chase him down. Fink to the goal. Score! To Penguins Cup champ Avonworth. One of those 3 consecutive losses aforementioned as Mushar's shot goes wide. Rebound is put off the body of Henry. Watch multiple live games and on-demand replays at once. Again, watch.tenband.tv to watch your favorite team the way the hockey gods intended. So, trying to go to Grandstaff on the doorstep, nothing doing. Slate stood up by Ferris. Bouncing puck. Oh, that almost fooled Henry. To donate to the American Cancer Society in cooperation with the North Hills Hockey Club. Trotsky's shot stopped. The rebound is shoveled in at the side of the net. So Trotsky with a pair of assists officially as the Golden Lions answer right back. Stopped by Cole Witkowski. Fink and Falk, the 2 big guns on the board. These teams played so close to the vest early in the season. Now things opening up. Kunkel for Trotsky. Burial! Ferris unable to hit the net. Kohler has returned. Indians to full strength. Outley! I'll take that. Thank you very much. Blocked by Mushar. Outley jamming away. Blockered away by Witkowski. Out in front off the skate of Mushar. It goes in! Mushar in the corner. Mushar dropping to Grandstaff. Grandstaff in front. It's loose. Grandstaff knocked down as he was trying to shoot it. Turnaround try put wide by Caruso. Power play barring unforeseen developments. Outley near side. Floats it in off the netminder Witkowski, who fights that by Witkowski. Mushar, the North Hills captain aforementioned, through center. Mushar firing hard off Henry, and recovered by the Golden Lions. Whitmer losing his stick at center, penalty coming up, but who's it going to be against? Falk from the off wing shoots and scores! Hills. Kushner tied up by Peterson. Indians with it from an angle. That shot through the blue paint. On goal. Henry the save. Out in front it comes. Indians unable to locate it. Right on the doorstep. Oh, what a stick save by Henry! Trying to keep it in the zone. He does. Mushar in front. It's deflected wide. Witkowski coming off. Extra man on. It's a 6-on-4 for North Hills. Trotsky puts it wide. Mushar has that puck at his feet. Just keeps it in. Mushar to Hunt. Hunt! Burial! This lead pass off Dieter's stick. Trotsky with it for North Hills. Slipping it to Kunkel, who lost it. Chance for Dieter to end it, and he's stopped by Witkowski. Oh, just a sloppy turnover there, nearly cost the Indians. Trotsky leading it for Mushar. Mushar can win it. He's stopped. Schlesman up to center for Fink. Jake Fink one-on-one with Peterson. Fink to the goal. He's stopped by Witkowski. Mushar unable to interrupt Fink. Fink one-on-one with Kunkel. Fink into the glove of Witkowski. How many more heroics does Cole Hunt have handy? We'll see. He scores! Here another Allegheny Badgers product, really taking his time as he comes over the line toward Witkowski. And he scores! He's empty the tank and looking for reserves now. Chris Mushar toward goal. He scores! Here we go. Fink goes upstairs. What a big night Trotsky has had. The alternate captain over the line to the goal. Indians win! I'm at Popchock, and that's all she wrote from Neville Island, where the North Hills Indians defeat the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions 6-5, winning the shootout 3-2.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.